Look, we've got to find ways to grow. We've got to find ways to push ourselves as human beings, as men in particular. We are considered to be the backbone of society, the drivers of our generation, the gifters of the next generation, the teachers of the next generation, right? And so we have to do the things that are hard, the things that are difficult. Now, what is hard and difficult in this day and age where we have everything that we need in terms of food, shelter, technology? NoFap, right? Giving up that addiction to dopamine, the things that are pleasurable, the things that are easy to do. It's easy to put on your phone and masturbate to pornography, right? It's harder to give that addiction up forever. It's hard to do things like NoFap. It's hard to do things like semen retention, but because they are hard, they are rewarding. I can't preach to you enough that my life has changed for the better forever, ever since I gave up my addiction to PMO, or pornography, masturbation, and orgasm. I'm in a completely different state of mind. I feel like a completely different person. I've evolved, I've gotten wiser, I'm smarter, I'm more intelligent, and all of this is because of NoFap. And I know it is because in the first week that I discovered NoFap, I had so much motivation, drive, and energy. I was just astounded by the benefits of it. And from that very moment onwards, I implemented it in my life. Now it's taken me just over 5 years to fully master the concept of NoFap, to get to a point where I no longer rely on pornography and masturbation and no longer have urges. However, that process has been a beautiful process. It's been a timely process, but I've enjoyed it. And so the reason I do these videos and share my content online is for other people who might be going through the same struggles to learn and hear that, look, I was just a normal guy who was in the midst of an addiction to pornography and masturbation, and I did the hard work that I needed to do mentally and physically in order to get myself out of that addiction, out of that vice. And now I got myself out of that addiction. Now that I'm free, now that I can be who I want to be, now that I'm no longer stuck in the vice of PMO, I now realize how much of a detrimental impact it was having on my life. And I want young men out there who are perhaps going through the same thing that I was going through to learn and to know and to understand that, first of all, the addiction is more severe than you have ever been led to believe. And secondly, you can get through it. You can do it. It might seem like the hardest thing when you're constantly relapsing to PMO all of the time, right? You just can't seem to turn off the porn. You can't seem to stop masturbating. You can't get out of your bedroom. You've got no motivation and drive. You keep telling yourself that it's the last time you're going to relapse, and then you do it all over again. Look, you can do it. You just have to tell yourself, give yourself the drive, the motivation, and the ambition. Give yourself the reason. Picture yourself 5 or 10 years from now. Do you want to be somebody who is addicted to PMO? At least that's what I was telling myself when I was on my journey of NoFap and semen retention. Okay, but once again, I share my videos and my stories with you guys because once you get on the other side, life is beautiful, right? They say that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, which is very true. However, in the case of NoFap and pornography and masturbation, the grass is much greener, much healthier, much happier, much more vibrant. Divine Masculine Tantra. I hope to see you on the next video.